If you're not getting the views that you want to on YouTube right now, it's probably because you're uploading your videos the wrong way. At the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly how you should be uploading your content, what tags you should be using, what titles, and even how to name your files differently so that you get more views on YouTube. In fact, if you start uploading this way, I guarantee you get more views on YouTube. The first thing you need to do is you need to determine what the title for your video is going to be. And the way that I suggest that you do this is you actually go through your competitors' videos or videos you're going to rank against, and then you need to compare your video to that. So I am going to come up here. We're going to take a random video. For example, let me make this a little smaller so this fits in here. We're going to make a video about how to retire early. How to retire early. That is the topic of the video. I would go ahead, I would type this in. I would then go under recently uploaded and I would see all the videos that have done well here. For example, Millionaire explains overcoming the paycheck to paycheck mentality to retire early. So we're going to start with this because we do not want to recreate the wheel. We want to start with what already exists. But again, you should have already done this because if you don't do your title and your thumbnail before you actually go and upload your content, you're doing something wrong. But obviously we're doing this on the fly right now. So here we go. Millionaire explains overcoming the paycheck mentality to retire early. So what we could do is make this a little bit differently. Millionaire explains how to quit your 9-to-5 to retire early. So then we're going to take that. That is going to be our title. What we want to do now, and I'm just going to take random videos because obviously I'm not making a video about this. We're going to take a random video here. So this is a sponsorship video that I've done before in the past. What you want to do is rename the file to what this is. And then we can't do that for some reason. So we're going to come back and see. Oh, it's because these dots right here. So something like that, you could just take that out or just put a dash there. And then essentially what this did is put metadata. And when you upload this to YouTube, it's going to help you better rank for this title. So we also need a thumbnail. So I need to find a random thumbnail that I have on my computer here. This is a thumbnail from a client, but it'll do. So what we did was we took the title and renamed the files here. And now we need to come over to YouTube. We need to come up here. We need to click create. Upload video. From here, we're going to upload this file. So we're going to type this in right here. It is then going to pull up the file that we have. And I know that this might sound tedious, but this will increase the views that you get. So then we go ahead, we do this, and from here we need to start updating things. So we're going to want to put the title in here. I believe that I have this copy here, so we paste this here. We're going to put the description in here. Now here you can actually do this description manually, or you can use a tool like vidIQ to automatically make the description for you. What we're going to be able to do is add this title here, come down here, add keywords, click generate, and this is actually going to generate a description for us, and it's going to be ideal because your description should just be 2 to 3 sentences. And what I love about this is you could change the keywords, or you could filter through the few that it gave you, or get it to refresh and recreate other ones. But what I would do is I would just go with the first one because this one looks good. Essentially, you just want it to have the keywords that are up in the title down here, and then we can scroll down. Thumbnail, again, we're going to upload that thumbnail. We need to come over here, get me out of the way. Paste this in here. If I just type in retire, it should come up. Yep. And then this uploads the thumbnail here. Now from here, ideally you want to have a playlist for however your content's broken out. So the way that my content is broken out is between how to grow and monetize a YouTube channel, how to grow and monetize Instagram, how to grow and monetize TikTok, and then also the same for Facebook. So let's just say that this video was on the YouTube playlist. I'm going to put it on the YouTube playlist. Now, this right here, incredibly important. If you're only creating content that is for children, put yes, it's made for kids. Otherwise, you want to put no. A lot of people mess up and put yes, it's made for kids. That limits the features that you can use. It also limits how many people see your content. You want to scroll down here. If you have a paid promotion in here, you want to click this. Here, this is a new feature here. Do any of these describe your content? Makes a real person appear to do or say something they don't do, alters footage. Basically, this is just trying to see whether or not you're using AI in your content. If you used AI to create the description like we just did with vidIQ, you don't have to do that. Oh, by the way, If you want to get vidIQ, go to the pinned comment below right now. You can get started today for just $1 for the next 30 days. It's going to allow you to be able to create a title like this. It's going to help you create tags, which we're going to get to in the next section. Show you how to do a description, and you can literally get started today for just $1 for the next 30 days. It's an absolute no-brainer if you don't want to waste time coming up with things like tags or descriptions or other things that you have to be doing when creating your content. And again, if you go to the pinned comment below, you can register for that right now. But otherwise, let's get back into this. So this right here basically is just about AI generated content. So if your content was altered with AI, and I'm not talking about using ChatGPT or text-based, but if you have somebody in there saying something that they never said and you did that with AI, you need to disclose that. Otherwise, put no. Right now, they're saying that this doesn't affect your views and doesn't affect your monetization. I'm sure it could in the future, and I'm sure it might, even though they say that it doesn't. So I would try to always mark this as no. Chapters here, I always allow automatic chapters. It does allow some people to skip around, which can change the audience duration that people watch your video for, but ideally you should be setting up a video that is just incredibly helpful. Automatic placements, I would also allow this. Automatic concepts, I would also allow this. Now we need to add in our tags here. And from our description and from our title, vidIQ has already gone through and done this. So we can go through and we can click this. It's going to give us a bunch of different recommendations. And then from here, we can keep refreshing this. It is going to keep giving us more tags, and we can literally keep doing this, and gives you a tag score. But ideally, you want to get this tag count here to 450 or 475. I wouldn't go above 500 because then it won't allow you to publish the video, and I wouldn't go below 500 too much, like 400 or 300 or 200. The other cool thing about vidIQ is if we go back to the competitor's video here by typing this in, or we'll just pick a random competitor's video, like this is somebody else's video here, Graham. If we go into this video and you're using vidIQ, you could do a bunch of things. Like their AI coach, where you can ask it different questions like summarize this video, analyze this hook, why did this do well, why did it not do well. But more importantly, if we scroll down here, you can literally copy the video tags from here, and then you can come back to your video and you can paste them in here. Now, of course, this is going to add too many because we already had a bunch in here, but that's one of the great features about vidIQ is you can literally just copy tags from competitors' videos. Now here, I would have this be English. I wouldn't do anything here, nothing here, nothing here. I wouldn't change any of this other stuff. The one thing you might want to suggest changing is publish to subscription feed and notify subscribers. The only reason you want to do this is you want to test to see whether or not it gets you more views. Because a huge mistake a lot of channels make on YouTube is they go to upload a video, but they're uploading a video that is different than other videos that their audience has interacted with before. So by you uploading that new video, it shows it to your audience that has watched your other videos, and guess what happens? You have a low click-through rate, people don't watch the video because they're not interested in it. So if I was going to actually upload this video about how to retire early on my channel, I would totally make sure that this was not checked, because I don't want it to go to my subscribers because they're probably not interested in this video based on what my channel suggests. But if it is going to be a similar upload to most of the other content on your channel, definitely leave that there. I would always allow shorts remixing, and if we come down here to category, you need to choose whatever category is going to work best, and then also the type of category. For example, this is kind of a how-to video because it says how-to here, so you want to make sure you click how-to, because if not, it's going to be harder to rank for search. Now from here, you want to come down. I always keep this United States, and I do not touch anything else. You want people to be able to comment, and obviously you want to show how many likes are on the video, because if people see how many likes are on the video, they're more likely to actually like the video. From here, going to click next. Now, of course, we want to turn ads on. We want to click review placement. And remember, if your video is over 8 minutes long, you can add in multiple ad breaks. I would suggest adding in a bunch of ad breaks here. This doesn't mean that an ad is going to show, but if you don't have an ad break there, then you're not eligible to have something show. If your video is less than 8 minutes long, YouTube is going to automatically do this. If your video is over 8 minutes long, you can choose these. And remember, the more that you choose, the more money you're going to make. In fact, this is one of the easiest ways for you to increase the revenue that you make from YouTube. Now we're going to click continue. We're going to come to next here. Ad suitability. Yes, we didn't do any of those, so we're going to click none of above. We're going to click submit rating. Now here is where video elements come into play. If we click next here, as far as music license, I don't have to do this. I didn't add any music that I need a license for in my content, and you probably didn't either. With add subtitles here, if you click add, it should just automatically do this in English, so I actually never do anything here. So we're going to close that. If you have a product in here, earn commissions, you can add that. Or the most really important thing that you could do here is add the end screens. And remember, you want to have a very specific end screen call out. So what I would do here is close this, and I would do something like element. You're going to want to click video. You're going to want to have a single video. Ideally, the last few seconds in your video should look something like this so that you're getting people to want to watch the next video. Getting at least 5% of your viewers to end up following you need to watch this video right here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this down here, and whatever video I reference here is the video that's going to show here. And then what's going to happen is a bunch of people that got to the end of this video are then going to watch that next video. And guess what that shows the YouTube algorithm? The people watch multiple of my content, so that they're more likely to actually push my content out. So we're going to save that here. We're going to scroll down. I don't really put cards. You could do this in your content if you want to reference like a website or something along the lines of that. But from here, all we're going to do is click next. And now this is basically just going through checks, which we're going to have to wait for. And what I would suggest you do, I would schedule this now for the future. Now you can schedule it to go out on the 13th at 12 a.m., which obviously I wouldn't recommend doing. And again, if you have vidIQ, it'll tell you the best time to upload your content. Now what you want to do is schedule this out. So this is going to be scheduled, and we'll just put this for some random date in the future. So we're going to schedule this, and then from here, we're going to click got it. So now this video needs to keep going. The checks need to be done. Once that is done, I can come in here, come under visibility, and I can change this so that now the visibility can be set just straight to public. I would not suggest putting members only. I wouldn't suggest doing private, and I wouldn't suggest doing unlisted, because if you do that, it's going to show your content to a group of people. It's going to look like the content's doing bad on YouTube, and then they're going to be hesitant to push out your content. Now, obviously, I'm never actually going to set this video live because this is just a random video that I was using for this video. But what you do want to do, once your video has been published, and this is an essential thing, you want to come over to this video link, and then from here, you want to come down and you want to add a pinned comment. This pinned comment is going to tie to a call to action in your video, and without this, you're going to make way less money in your content. Now at this point, there's only one reason you're not getting the views and subscribers you want to on YouTube, and that is because you don't know what you're doing wrong, and I personally want to help you. In fact, I offer several ways for me to help you grow quicker on YouTube, like me auditing your channel, or us doing a one-on-one phone call, or even my YouTube mentorship program. If you're interested in working together to maximize the amount of views and subscribers you're getting on YouTube, so ultimately you can make more money on YouTube, well please watch this video right here that explains exactly how we can work together.